Simon de Montfort, a name etched in the annals of English history, is primarily remembered as the architect of the Model Parliament of 1295, an event widely considered a crucial step toward the development of parliamentary government, earning him the often bestowed title, the Father of Parliament. However, his life was far more complex than this singular achievement, a tapestry woven with threads of ambition, piety, military prowess, and, ultimately, tragic downfall, all set against the backdrop of a tumultuous England under the reign of Edward I. Born around 1208, Simon de Montfort was the son of Amaury de Montfort, Lord of Montfort-la-Maurie in France, and Maud de Percy, bringing him into a lineage steeped in both French nobility and significant landholdings in England. His family's ties to England were solidified when his father served as a prominent military leader during the reign of King John, gaining substantial holdings in Leicestershire and Somerset. Simon's early life was marked by a rigorous education befitting his noble status, focusing on military training and the arts, preparing him for a life of leadership and responsibility. The death of his father in 1218 left Simon, the eldest son, to inherit the family estates and navigate the complex political landscape of early 13th century England. His entry into the court of King Henry III in 1230 marked a significant turning point, exposing him to the intricacies of royal politics and paving the way for his future prominence. Initially, Simon served the king loyally, participating in various military campaigns and demonstrating his administrative capabilities. His marriage to Margaret of Clare, daughter of Hugh de Clare, Earl of Hertford, in 1238 dramatically enhanced his power and influence, bringing him vast territories and considerable wealth. This strategic union made him one of the wealthiest and most powerful nobles in England, further solidifying his position at court. However, growing discontent with King Henry's rule and his perceived weakness in dealing with French interests began to simmer within the English nobility. Henry's disastrous military campaign in Gascony in 1242, marked by heavy losses and ransom demands, further eroded the king's reputation and fueled opposition. Simon, initially dispatched to Aquitaine to assist in the campaign, witnessed firsthand the incompetence and mismanagement that plagued the royal administration. Upon his return to England, he became a vocal critic of the king's policies, advocating for reform and challenging the authority of royal advisors. This growing opposition culminated in the Barons' War of 1258 to 1267, a protracted conflict that pitted rebellious barons, led by Simon de Montford, against King Henry and his supporters. The immediate catalyst for the war was the Provisions of Oxford, a series of reforms aimed at curbing royal power and establishing a council of barons to oversee government. These provisions were intended to address concerns about Henry's reliance on unpopular foreign advisors and his perceived neglect of English interests. Simon de Montfort quickly emerged as the leading figure among the rebellious barons, demonstrating remarkable military and political acumen. He seized London in 1258, effectively challenging the king's authority and seizing control of the capital. The First Battle of Lewes in 1264 proved a decisive victory for the rebel barons, leading to the capture of King Henry and the appointment of Simon de Montfort as the effective ruler of England. During his brief period of control, Simon de Montfort implemented a series of significant reforms, notably the summoning of the Model Parliament in 1295. The Model Parliament differed significantly from previous attempts at royal assemblies by including not only nobles and clergy, but also representatives chosen by the boroughs and shires, representing a broader segment of English society. This innovation is widely considered the genesis of the English Parliament, providing a foundation for the representative government that would evolve over centuries. Montfort's motivations for summoning the Model Parliament are a subject of ongoing debate among historians. Some believe he sought to gain popular support for his rule, while others argue he was genuinely committed to establishing a more representative form of government. Furthermore, his encouragement of the growing towns to send representatives reflects a recognition of their economic and political importance. Despite these advancements, Simon de Montfort's rule was marked by instability and conflict, as factions within the rebel ranks competed for power. Prince Edward, later Edward I, son of King Henry, escaped captivity and began to raise forces loyal to the crown, prolonging the war. The Second Battle of Evesham in 1265 proved disastrous for Simon de Montfort and the rebel cause. He was killed in action, effectively ending the Barons' War. His death marked a turning point in English history, signaling the restoration of royal authority and the suppression of the rebel movement. In the years following his death, Simon de Montfort's legacy was complicated by royal efforts to downplay his achievements and portray him as a traitor. However, his role in the development of Parliament gradually gained recognition, and he eventually became regarded as a key figure in the evolution of English government. The enduring significance of the model Parliament and Simon de Montfort's contribution to its creation continue to inspire debate and analysis among historians and political scientists. His actions challenged the established order and laid the groundwork for a more participatory form of government, fundamentally shaping the course of English history. While his life was marked by conflict and ultimately tragic demise, Simon de Montfort's enduring contribution to the development of Parliament secures his place as a pivotal figure in the evolution of English political institutions. The summoning of the model Parliament remains his most lasting legacy, a testament to his vision of a more inclusive and representative form of governance. Simon de Montfort, the Father of Parliament, continues to be remembered as a pivotal figure who challenged the established order and laid the foundation for the parliamentary system that continues to shape modern Britain.